Welcome to day two of Journey Beans. Well, welcome to day two of RimWorld. Minecraft is going to come later in the day. So for now, we're going to play about an hour of RimWorld. We played this a little bit last week. We went through the tutorial and we called it there. Hopefully the audio is going good. I think we're good now. Now we got to figure out what we're going to do. Anyone tuning in, thank you for bearing with me on our visual updates in the stream. Our RimWorld day two should be about where it is, but our hand cam should have been a little bit higher. We also need to get something that we can put more this area up to get our lighting a little bit better for both the hand cam and our face cam. Borrowing one of our little lights for the face cam, but it's still a little bit not quite the uniform that we want, but we'll get there. And again, thank you who bears with me while I kind of try to update the quality of our stream. Now that that's going, let's speed things up a little bit, get through the night. Where's our time of day? So 23 hours. We should be waking up pretty soon, right? All right. Oh, okay. So we're up at 2 hours. Okay. What does this person have? I don't know. Okay. Let's see. What can we build? What do we need to build? Electric something. Construction need for none of your colonists have all. Okay, so that's our skill level needed to build, not the number of. Let's build another crafting area. Can we do something back here maybe? Can we build that inside? We need to zone something first. Stockpile zone, dumping zone, growing zone. Expand allowed area. Can we do this? Building already exists here. Okay. Roof. New roof. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking that RimWorld might be one that we have to move to a lower spot on the rotation. Growing zone, maybe something over here. Can we do that? Okay. Now let's go to, can we build any power? What does that do? Okay. Don't know what we're going to use that for, but just kind of putting as much stuff down as we can. So we need that was under architect, wasn't it? Yeah, architect, crafting spot. It's a crafting simple items like knives or books. A place for crafting simple items. Okay. So why can't we put something? Crafting spot with black spot. Crafting spots. Okay. Okay. Not sure. Do that. Do we have a gathering spot? No removal. Okay. I feel like RimWorld has a lot to offer, but could use a longer, maybe a tier 2 tutorial where you have the basic tutorial of how to do things, where things are in the menu. If it's going to be a more complicated menu, which may be required. But then a kind of tier 2 where it's a little bit of what they were doing before, construct this and that, but without the direct incentive. So maybe have some goals of, gather this much of this resource, build this thing, but then not tell you how to do it right away. Maybe provide hints if you haven't done it after a certain time. So I think that would give a little more guidance until so these are all going to be so let's do a dump zone. Do we have a dump zone? A stockpile zone, okay. So we'll put a stockpile area there. See what happens. Okay, can we chop the wood up here then? Hello? Okay. Mark those for resource. Okay. So what's plant? I'm not sure what a plan is, so I'll have to figure that out later. Can you put the resources for that? Okay, we'll see what's going on here. I don't know if that will help. Increase our construction skills. Okay. Okay. What's up there? Got so nothing else in biotech. Yeah, this is some of those games where I definitely wouldn't mind backseat gaming because I don't know what I'm doing next. Okay, so it looks like they're building some stuff. Okay. What is this building? Oops. So, structure. So we don't think we need as much of walls. Okay. Steel wall, silver wall. Wooden wall is probably going to be what we want here. $15. 15. 15, right? And then we can put a door like right here. And then maybe we can put production here. Crafting spot. What happens with that? Okay, I don't know what else we can put in here. Simple research bench. Okay, let's put that over here. Electric smelter. I don't think we have electric in here, so maybe we can put it over here. Rotate it. Oh, maybe zooming in will look a little bit better. Okay. We'll just leave it like this. Okay. What is gonna go on here? Oh, stonecutter's table. Put that inside this place. We don't need that electric tailor bench. Okay, we'll see what happens here. Now the question is, how do we get more villagers here? We don't want that stuff. Select. Can we just escape that? Okay, there we go. So they're working on that. Where's this person? Oh, what are you doing? Work. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it looks like we're doing okay. I get that there's a lot of building stuff, but still not sure how to properly use the zones in production. Like I see this stuff here. I don't know what to do with it. Like we have that, but I don't know what Bills does. I could make meals and stuff, but I'm not sure how to fully utilize that just yet. Making stone blocks. Make sandstone blocks. Blocks. I don't know how this is gonna make that. I guess bills is kind of like requests, so that things don't automatically build it. I guess it's kind of like the auto crafter in Minecraft of setting the materials that go in, and then how many, setting a clock so you don't turn off your recipe. Maybe not the best analogy. Okay, so I don't know what we're doing yet, so let's speed things up a lot and just see what happens. Architect orders. So I guess most of the stuff is architect work, just that you see it. Oh, home. So it's midnight to 5. They have to be home. They're unrestricted from 6 to 21. And we don't have. Oh, they're all in an area. So I guess you could assign them by an area. Okay. Okay. Must designate impassable mineral rocks. Okay, so I don't think we have mineral rocks. Okay. Plants, maybe? Can we do this? Okay. Wait, what are these? Buffalo? Who are these people? Yeah, I'm not, are those just raiders that came and stole some food? Oh, a caravan from my nation is approaching. Oh, so maybe that was what those were. Those were traders. I'm low on food, but how do I get food? Okay, but a few of them getting food. So, oh, did we automatically trade? I see a lot of cheese or something here. Rice. Okay. I would not have guessed rice on that, but they're collecting food. Okay. So we have a female rat pet. Okay. Shelves. Shelves store 3 times as much as empty ground. You can link shelves into groups and configure them as one. Or select 2 or more shelves. Click link storage settings. Okay, so is that furniture? Shelf, okay. So we'll put some shelves there. That's a furniture thing, okay. What's a sunlight? Looks like it's okay though. Okay, so shelves we learned, okay. You can so there's a needs tab, okay. I'm going to come back to that. For example, so we can have them take medicine basically. Open and assign. Okay, we'll come back to that. Storage tab. Where's the storage tab? You can configure stockpiles, storage building by selecting them and opening the storage tab. Okay. So what? That, but okay. Is there storage here or storage? Oh, there it is. Okay, storage. When you click that, okay. Oh, I didn't get to read all of that. Okay. So this lets us just choose everything that we can store here. Let's go back to putting shelf. Let's put a bunch of shelves here. Just line up the whole wall there, the shelves. Okay. So that's going to impressive setting. Okay. But this feels a little like not a 3D like satisfactory, but like a Banished, but with Dungeons and Dragons aspect of lots of little stats that go along with it. So spacious, it's ugly, it's awful, it's very dirty apparently. I don't know why this thing is called a workshop. Oh, so that must be our whole workshop area. What we do in here, that's a workshop. But if we go in here, this is, our barracks is just dirty, but our workshop is very dirty. Okay, so let's do the structure. Floors. Oh, floors is its own separate thing. Okay, showerman, let's do concrete. Okay. Let's see what that kind of thing does. Interacting with traders. Major break risk. Major break risk. At any time. Okay. So maybe let's do some negation. Chest table. Do not have enough wood. Put a chest table there. Billiards table. Billiards table looks like it's not enough wood. Let's escape this. Okay. Honest needs rescue. Okay. Interesting. Did we fall? kind of like RimWorld, but it's probably one that I would move back in the queue until the community's a little bigger and we can get some backseating going on. As I don't have a goal or something that I'm really working towards. So like in Minecraft or Satisfactory, there's like the base building, world building. Why isn't the rice in the food spot? Storage. That's food. Where's raw food? Items. Weapons. Okay. So maybe that will get some of our more stuff put into storage. So I need to go back to work. Is there a gather option? Haul things. Can we haul this stuff? Nope. Okay. What are these things? Oh, hunt. Hunt. Okay. Warning. Okay. There's a lot going on. Well, we do have things sped up a lot because I just don't know what's going on just yet. Okay, as we get a feel for what we can do with some of these things. So this is build a copy of this building. Wait. So what is this actually building? This looks too small for the building that's it's building. Build it in there, so that's not what we want because this is a wooden simple research bench. So what is it building a copy of? A research bench? So how do I research with it? I don't see any buttons here. Research speed factor, 70%. Current project battery. Oh, okay, so I guess it just automatically does research stuff. Okay. So we really just need more. American traders, so I don't know what to do with that. Rescuing. Rescue a wounded person, select the healthy colonist, and then right click the wounded one. If you rescue a non-colonist, they won't necessarily join your colony. They may simply walk away after healing. If you want to guarantee they'll join, capture them and recruit them. Okay. Where are colonists that we can rescue? Oh, I see a fire there. This ancient, whatever. Okay, so let's do orders. Can we do? Where's the gather thing? Haul? All this stuff? Okay, so I don't know what to do about oaks. Maybe they're just resting and that will help them. Okay. It's our time. Okay. Yeah, we might cut our Rimworld stream a little bit short today. We do have some other things we need to do shortly. So we'll give it another 10, 15 minutes so we can prepare for that. And then we'll take care of a meeting we have, and then we'll get back to Minecraft. Yeah, that's one of the things I like about Minecraft, at least currently, is you can do things kind of right away out of the box. You're building, mining, whatnot, pretty simply, but there's a lot more to it. But the way that it's implemented is you can do things in multiple ways. So you can do it kind of the brute force way, so you can still get things done. But as you get more into the game, you figure out faster ways to do it if you want to do it those ways. More materials that are available and techniques that are available. So I feel like Rimworld will be like that once I get the hang of it, but it has a more steep learning curve to get going in. So I have a lot of this gathering stuff. It looks like stuff to be built here. So until we have more quests, okay. Oh. Oops. Where are we at? So we're in here somewhere. So what is this? Send caravan. Form caravan. We don't have enough people to do that, but that looks like something that would be interesting that we could send trade routes to these places to get and receive materials. So once we have the hang of that, that might be good. Don't have any available. Oh, what is this one? We have an active quest. Okay. Time has informed of a collection of valuable items worth so much. Not far from us. The collection consists of this. Jump 2 items in stash. 14 days left. Possible unknown threat. Okay, so let's get rid of the world. Where is it at? Let me jump to stash. Okay. Oh, that's our research bar there. Oh, that's kind of a nice touch. I do like that. It looks like the research bar is filling up based on the amount of effort we have put into it. That's handy. So, okay. So architects. So how do we find out where this... Ooh, people coming in. We capture caravans. Builders. I don't see how you capture here. File me. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, so we need to select so maybe we'll have okay. Okay, so maybe we can't have them do it. Maybe we can have cannot there's a romance option. It says right click on them. That doesn't work. So how do we click on this one and then click on this one? Oh, okay. So they are no longer with us. I'm guessing there's no totem of undying or anything to bring them back. Yeah, definitely gonna have to do this with after maybe watching some other people play, or if we have enough people interested in like backseat gaming, because our progress is slowed down because I don't know how to increase our population. So I can see, okay, so I can form caravans. You can form a caravan to send groups of people traveling across the planet. Okay. Home base and click form caravan. So we figured that part out. But we don't have enough people to send off like that. We need to figure out how we increase our population. This is, yeah. I am lost here. Yeah, we're almost at 40-minute stream time, so I think that's going to be enough for RimWorld for today. It's one of those games where I do like it and I want to like it more. I just need to figure out some of the basic mechanics. How do I efficiently get resources, build things? How do we like research new technologies? What does that give us as far as to build that branch? And other basic items like how do we increase our population so that we can build things faster? So now, I mean, we have a basic idea of building, a basic idea of research, but it's what does all of this give us? How does it unlock builds? And then how do we increase our population? And then how do we acquire materials, I guess? So in addition to gathering, how do we buy materials? Can we buy materials through the caravans? Some of that basic things like that, I think would be helpful. Because things like this, I think, would probably be stopped with the wall. I mean, things like that we can figure out. Does fire get stopped with a wall? Does it depend on the kind of wall? Does wood walls catch fire but stone doesn't? And I think there's another kind of wall. Structure. A steel wall and silver wall. So like, I imagine steel wall wouldn't catch fire, but what does a silver wall do? Is it stronger than steel for some reason, but just or is it just more decorative? Okay. So we're at 40 minutes. I think we're gonna kind of wrap things up there. We lost one of our colonists. And I don't know how to increase them, so we're gonna have to figure out off stream how we increase our population so we can build more things, gather more resources faster, and things like that. So we'll probably slide RimWorld back in our rotation. We'll probably go to Planet Crafter and Minecraft for now. We might start a new world in Satisfactory. Can I start from 0? Um, we have a world that's going and we're pretty far in the tech tree, so we could also do that and just get our tech tree up and then kind of take things down and rebuild the base. Just have this how to see how all that goes. Or we could start over, and now that we know a little bit more, and try to plan more efficiently. So maybe we'll do that. I mean, that is kind of recommended. So if we can have 2 worlds, then that would be fine. So we can kind of play one offline, one on, and maybe we'll in the interim replace Rimworld with something like Satisfactory. And once we've learned how to play Rimworld enough to make it a little bit more interesting on the stream, then we can bump it back up in the rotation. We still might throw it in every once in a while. Maybe we'll just go through the tutorials every couple of times just to kind of help solidify that. But yeah, I think that's going to be our plan for now. I think we're going to go with Minecraft as our base, then some Planet Crafter and some Planet Crafter and Satisfactory, and maybe some Stardew Valley. So we'll see how that goes. Planet Crafter and Satisfactory will be kind of more on the 3D side, so a little bit more in the Minecraft space. Stardew Valley is going to be more like Rimworld, so let's see how that goes. Because we could throw 3 of those in per week and just see how that goes, if that helps with our viewership. But again, thank you for joining. Thank you for bearing with me while we try to figure out Rimworld. I don't know if this is exciting or with watching, learning how to play Rimworld, but I guess we'll find out. So with that, we do have a few things we need to take care of. So we're going to take probably about a 2-hour break, give or take. So we'll be back around 12:30, 1 o'clock Pacific time with Minecraft. So again, thank you for joining in. Thank you for any follows, likes, and views on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. And we will see you in a couple hours and continue our journey on day 520 of Minecraft.